into Neymar. Neymar inside, into Iniesta. Let's go, baby. Iniesta scored for us, 87th minute. At least we've secured a point. We might have an early chance. Verratti sends Gerard Deulofeu through. Can he finish this one in? You bet he can. A solid finish from Deulofeu. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Barcelona Career Mode series. A lot's gonna go down in this episode. We've got some good gameplay. Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. We've also got Atletico Madrid in La Liga. We are going to be talking about the Neymar situation, which is just insane what's going on with Neymar in real life. So a lot's going to go down in this episode. If you guys are excited for this one, make sure to leave a like. 200 likes would be insane, as you guys have been hitting it almost every single episode of the series. If you guys can do it again, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Now, one thing I want to talk about before anything else is in the previous episode, I asked you guys to suggest me some formations that I can use, and some of the popular suggestions were the 4-2-3-1 formation, which involves 3 cams and 1 striker. Of course, the wide cams are, like your wingers. The 4-3-3 attack was a very popular one as well, and this involves like a lot of the attacking plays that we've got, like Thiago, Coutinho, all can be put into the starting 11 pretty easily. And of course, the 4-3-2-1, the standard formation I've been using for the most part of this series, was also a popular suggestion. So I think I'm going to be trying all these various formations in this episode, and we'll just see how they come through. I'm hoping that by the end of the episode I'll be able to decide my go-to formation. At least that's the aim. As I said, we've got some interesting games in this episode. Before that, it is time for you guys to find out your informed player of the episode. And in the previous one, you guys voted for Gerard Deulofeu, who has kind of been our best player this season. Most goals this season, he's got a few assists as well. And 407 of you guys voted for Deulofeu. So yeah, I guess he's deservedly your player of the episode. And now moving on to a press conference. The first question, have you got any plans to play your youngsters in the near future? Obviously I do. In all the cup games I'll be using my young players like Gabriel Jesus, Sergi Samper. Besides that, in the league games which aren't that important, I'll again be using them. In fact, in the next game I will be using players like Gabriel Jesus just to give them a go. So yeah, youngsters are a massive part in Barca's future. And now we've got a question regarding the Neymar transfer saga. What I can tell you is that if he leaves Barcelona in real life, which is I guess now most likely going to happen. I know in the previous episode I said he's going to probably stay, but now things have just taken a massive turn. He had a bust up in training with Nelson Semedo, who has never had a training fight in his career so far, which is just insane that Neymar's picked on a new guy. I mean, it's disgusting what Neymar is doing. Like, seriously, he's trying to extort Barcelona for as much money as possible, and then going to PSG and getting as much money as possible. First up, he's just ruining his career by joining PSG. And I'm just so annoyed at Neymar myself. But now that he's leaving Barcelona, I don't want to keep him at the club. I just don't like him anymore. I loved Neymar before all this transfer saga, but now that he's leaving Barcelona, as a Barca fan, I don't want to keep him. I don't care that he's 94 rated, and I've not decided. That much I can tell you now. So I'm not sure what to do with him. You guys can let me know. Keep Neymar or sell Neymar. Let me know down in the comment section below. For now, let's get into our next game. We managed to win our previous Champions League game against Braga, and hence a win against Dortmund could give us some great momentum going forward in the Champions League. I really want to finish first in the group to get a preferably easier opponent, but I'm not sure in the Champions League if we do have easy opponents now. So yeah, that's the reason I want to beat Dortmund, but I had to change up the squad a tad bit because of fitness reasons. So Gabriel Jesus and Ousmane Dembele will be getting an opportunity. Funnily enough, I was just talking about giving youngsters an opportunity, and hence now I'm giving them, so that's great. Dembele, of course, will be playing against his former side. Let's see what he can do in this one. Neymar, with all the controversy, still starts this one. I'm expecting big things from him in this one. Let's get into this game and potentially get all 3 points. This could be dangerous. Here's Sebastian Rode. That's great from Busquets. Superb defending from Busquets. And now we might have a counter-attack thanks to him. Here's Thiago down the wings. Cuts inside. With the skills. Finds Neymar. Now Ousmane Dembele into Felipe Coutinho. Widen fella with the big save. How is he still playing? I think he's what, 38, 39? I'm not too sure about his age. But a great counter-attack started by Sergio Busquets. Alright, we've got a corner. As usual, I'll be taking it short. Neymar, oh, that's some clever skills, but Schürrle was having none of it, and he's going to burst down the wings. No way Thiago's keeping up with Andre Schürrle, who plays it inside into Royce, and now it's the danger man Aubameyang, who cuts it back into Royce, and Weigl with the shot. Why was it Weigl of all people taking the shot there? Royce should have gone all alone, but nevertheless, Dortmund with a great opportunity, they missed, and the score remains 0-0. Finds Weigl. Good interception from Sergio Roberto. Now let's go, here's Busquets. Over the top, through ball in to Gabriel Jesus. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. That's brilliant from Jesus. Let's go. He cuts it inside into Ousmane Dembele. How has he missed that? That's so poor from Dembele. Now Gabriel Jesus. Into Dembele, through into Neymar. Should score this. That's a very poor finish from Neymar. I think it was partly my fault. I took it wide for no reason. I should have just run through and scored. We've got a corner. I might change things up, and I'm going to whip this one in. Gabriel Jesus with the near post header, and Weidenfeller just about keeps that one out. And that is it for the first half. I think we've been the dominant side. Hopefully in the second half we can get a goal and win this game. Aubameyang takes the shot. Courtois comes up with a big save. It's a corner now for Dortmund. Going to be taken by Royce. I don't want to concede from a corner. Busquets gets it down well. That's very poor from Sergio Busquets. Now it's Rakitic who gets the shots off. Courtois with a big save. For those of you guys who do remember, Rakitic, of course, we used him in a swap deal to bring in Ousmane Dembele, and he almost scored against us. That would have been comical. Luckily, Courtois made a good save. Thiago's on the run. Plays it into Gabriel Jesus. Massive opportunity for Jesus, and how has he missed that? He drags his shot wide. That was the moment for the youngster to make his mark at Barcelona, but he misses it. 10 minutes remaining in this one, and I've got to make some changes. Things just aren't working. I'm going to go to the 4-3-3 attack formation. Where's that formation gone? Yeah, there it is. I'm going to change things up for these last 10 minutes. Dembele is going to be playing cam. Jesus as striker. Do we have Messi on the bench? Yes, we do. I'm going to play Messi as my cam. Let's also bring on Denis Suarez for Coutinho and Andres Iniesta. So it's a very attacking formation for the last 10 minutes of this game. Let's hope it works out well. Finds Denis Suarez. Now Andres Iniesta. Digne. Neymar. Turns his man. Neymar gets the shot off. It's a penalty. Let's go. How's that a penalty? I have no idea. To be fair, I think Bartra did pull Neymar, and that's why his shot went off target. Let's have a look at it again. Neymar turns Mark Bartra. Bartra pulls his shirt. So, yes, it's a penalty. I'm obviously going to take this one with Leo Messi. Can he score this for us? Messi. Perfect penalty from Leo Messi. And we have taken the lead in the 90th minute. I think deservedly so. We've had the better chances in this game. But 1-0 to Barcelona, and looks like we'll be taking all 3 points from this one. I'm so glad that we managed to beat Borussia Dortmund. I'm not sure if we did deserve the win because Dortmund had some good chances, but overall, I think we had more chances. Good penalty from Leo Messi in the end after coming on as a substitute. So, really glad how things turned out for us towards the end of the game, and we get 3 points in this important Champions League game. That was a dramatic win, man. Like, seriously. A 1-0 win against Borussia Dortmund could go long ways for us. Also, Marco Verratti's disappointed at his role at the club. What even is he thinking, man? Because I've been playing Marco Verratti in all the big games and as many games as I can, and he's still disappointed. I don't understand that. I'm going to be continuing to play him in more games then, I guess, just to keep him happy. But the thing is, his stamina levels are just pretty low, and the fact that he's got high work rate, it means that his stamina drains out really quickly and he won't be fit for most games after, of course, playing a game, which is just stupid, and he still wants more game time. Alright, I'll give you more game time. Besides that, we get a 4-1 win against Deportivo La Coruña. Messi scored a brace for us in that one, and now we get a 4-0 win against Mirandes in the Spanish Cup. So the simulations have been going well for us. We've got some youth academy stuff now. Now in the previous episode, I think I asked you guys whether we should promote Ricardo Pastore and Fernando Romero, and a few of you guys do want me to do that, and instead of loaning them, you guys want me to gradually use them as well. So that is what I am going to be doing. As I said at the start of the series, youth is something I really want to focus on, so that is what I am going to be doing with the likes of Fernando Romero and of course Ricardo Pastore. I think Romero could be a replacement for Sergio Roberto in the near future, and if that's the case, we'll save up money on, of course, signing a right back, and that is what I want to do. The same with Ricardo Pastore. He could replace maybe Jordi Alba in the near future. Both of them have got insane potential, so I'm offering them contracts, £1,000 per week, 2 years, future first team player role. They'll be dumb not to accept that. We've got some other decent players in the youth academy, like Dani Barrera seems the next Iniesta maybe, but he's a centre forward, so you never know. But yeah, we've got some very interesting plays in the youth academy. Our next game is against Atletico Madrid, who are 4th in the league, and we have got to keep up with Real Sociedad, so a win here is a must. Let's go ahead and get all 3 points. With Real Sociedad doing so well in La Liga and they're top of the league, of course, we can't afford to drop points against Atleti, who are 4th in the league. And this game being played at the Vicente Calderon could prove to be a tricky one for us. Let's hopefully get all 3 points. I'm going to be using a different formation from the get-go, a 4-3-3 attacking formation, which you guys have been suggesting me a lot to use. So this is how the team is lining up. Again, a lot of the strong players are playing this one, obviously. Let's get into this one and hopefully get 3 points. We've got a free kick from like 36 yards out. Let's see if Messi can convert this one. If he does, that'll be insane. Decent free kick attempt from Messi. Moya with a good save. Oh god, this is dangerous. Antoine Griezmann is through. Luckily, Jordi Alba's got the pace to keep up with Griezmann, but he's done. Griezmann there finds Ibarra. A last-ditch tackle from Nelson Semedo. Well, great defending from him. Now Messi cutting inside. Still Messi. Messi lays it off to Neymar Jr. Neymar, come on man, you've got to be taking the shot earlier. Poor from Neymar. Back into Lionel Messi. This is dangerous for us, let's go. Messi cuts it in and Dybala with the shot and Moya with the point blank save. How has he kept that one out, man? I'm making a couple of changes now because, well, fitness issues. Verratti and Thiago coming off for Busquets and Suarez. It might seem like a defensive measure, but I think the team is still good enough in terms of attacking to get us a goal. Now Dybala. Dybala does so well. Through into Neymar. This could be our chance finally. Neymar. He's ruined it, man. He's ruined it. Neymar's not having a good game at all. So frustrating, man. This game was so frustrating. I just couldn't break down Atletico Madrid's defense. And when I did break them down, that Moya made some ridiculous saves. So disappointed with myself. We've dropped more points in La Liga. This is just going to help Real Sociedad's case, man. Disappointed with myself. Well, it looks like we've got some good news, even though that previous game was a very disappointing one indeed. The 2 Youth Academy youngsters we've signed have accepted the contract, and hence of course they've signed with us, which is always nice to see. We've got a Youth Squad monthly report and I've decided to get rid of a couple of youngsters who aren't just seeming to be the youngsters that I want to bring in. And Danny Barrera though, 86 to 94 potential. I'm going to keep him at the Youth Academy for like a couple more months and then I'll sign him on to, of course, the first team. But what I'm going to do instead of loaning them out is I'll be using them occasionally here and there in the cup games or something like that. And as you can see, quality in the youth ranks at Barcelona, the press is taking into account of all the youngsters we're bringing in, so that's nice. Nice to see the press appreciate what we are doing at Barcelona. For now, let's get into our next Champions League game against Braga. I'm not gonna lie, we haven't been playing at our best in the last few episodes or so. And maybe it's down to the formation, I'm not too sure about that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something different in this one against Braga. We're going to be using the 4-2-3-1 formation, and Neymar's going to be playing as my centre cam, Deulofeu as my left cam, Dembele as my right cam. So something different. Let's see if this formation works out well for us. Also Samper and Busquets will be our 2 CDMs. I'm not too sure how this formation is going to work out. Let's hope it does well for us. Neymar playing at cam could be an interesting one. Dybala into Deulofeu, gets ahead of the defense and he scores. Wow, I didn't expect that. Great goal from Gerard Deulofeu. He's been our main man this season, funnily enough. I think he's our top scorer as well. The way he just got in behind the defense was superb to watch. Look at this Dybala. Good pass there from him, and Deulofeu, he got ahead of the defense somehow and just put the ball into the back of the net. 1-0 to Barcelona. Here's Nelson Semedo. Cuts it back into Ousmane Dembele. Now Busquets. Busquets with the shots. I guess I shouldn't be taking shots with Sergio Busquets. That was kind of embarrassing. They've still got a chance and now we are struggling towards the latter stages of this half. Danilo finds Javan, who gets the shot off. Braga creating some chances towards the end of this one. We've got to be careful. Now it's Deulofeu. This is where things get dangerous for us. Great pass into Ousmane Dembele. Dembele goes for goal and he scores. A terrific volley there from him, and it's Deulofeu again who is causing problems for Braga. Deulofeu, man, has got to be one of the best players, if not the best this season. He's been just terrific. Good finish from Ousmane Dembele though. Messi isn't playing this one because of fitness reasons, so I'm really glad that Dembele has stepped forward. It is half time and hence I'm making a few changes as we're already 2-0 up. So I'm bringing on Thiago to play as my cam instead of Neymar. Neymar again disappointed me in this game. Also, I'm bringing on Denis Suarez, who will play as a more of a deep-lying playmaker for me. So that's basically the plan. Let's see how these players play in the second half. Look at Deulofeu, man. He's so good. He's even defending for me. What a player. Look at him. Here's Deulofeu again. The danger man. He's gotten through the entire Braga defense. Goes for goal and only Marafona keeps him away from scoring. What an attempt again from him. Here's Dembele. He's going to whip this one in. Paulo Dybala with the acrobatic effort and it somehow goes in. It's going to definitely go down as an own goal, but I'm happy with that. Good corner from Ousmane Dembele though. Well, good opportunity for Braga. Courtois with a weird save. I feel he could have caught that, but nevertheless. Oh, this could be dangerous for us. Let's go. Paulo Dybala's through on goal. He's got the pace. He cuts inside with the Berber spin. Lays it off to Thiago, and that's probably the easiest goal Thiago will score. Great work from Paulo Dybala though, going past his man, laying it off to Thiago, and he gets the job done. 4-0 for Barcelona. I'm really loving this formation, man. It's just so good, especially since bringing on Denis Suarez and having a good deep line playmaker who can, create chances. It's working out so well for us. There you go, that is it, full time. These are the kind of performances I've been wanting this season, and finally we've managed to deliver a fantastic win for us. 4-0, definitely a performance that will boost the team's morale. And I think I'm going to stick with this 4-2-3-1 formation. It's so good, man. I can maybe use Messi in cam when he's fully fit, maybe Messi in the right wing, of course. So many options I can use this formation in. So also Deulofeu put in a terrific performance. He's giving me problems on who to choose between that left wing position, because Neymar's not having the best of seasons and Deulofeu is having the season of his life. It finally feels like I found my go-to formation, and it seems like it is going to be the 4-2-3-1 formation. It just seems so balanced in midfield and attack, and I think that's the formation I'm going to be using in all the big games. The 4-3-3 attack is a very good formation as well. I'm able to create quite a few chances with that, and I like the way that formation works out. But I think the 4-2-3-1 is the formation I want to use for all the big games. It really helped us out in this one against Braga. We scored 4 goals with that, and a lot of the players put in great performances. We've got a sick youngster from our youth scout, Palis, with 80 to 94 potential. That is just crazy, so super happy about that. Denis Suarez here wants an increase in his wages, and I'm gonna give him that because he's 85 rated now, and he's the same overall as Andres Iniesta, which is just so sad to see because Iniesta is one of the legends. As I've told you guys, I'm never going to sell Iniesta, so that's out of question. But I am going to offer Denis Suarez a renewal because he deserves it. So 85 rated, so I'm going to offer him the £150,000 per week he deserves. We've got enough wages, man, so it shouldn't be a worry for us. We'll offer him important first team player role as well, because I doubt he'll accept squad rotation player now because he's 85 rated. In the next episode, man, things are going to be very interesting. This season, La Liga isn't as easy as it seems because Real Sociedad are first in the league with 25 points, and they're putting up a big challenge for the league. So La Liga is going to be really interesting. Real Madrid last episode were bottom of the league, and now they're 14, so they're making progress. But is that even progress? I don't know, man. Real Madrid are just struggling. I believe they don't have Cristiano Ronaldo in this series right now, so I guess it's that. And they've also sold another few, high-rated good players. So yeah, maybe because of that. Next episode, we'll get through quite a few games, maybe the entire month of November. I want to progress a bit faster in this series, but before we get into anything else and before I end this episode, you guys have to vote for your informed player of the episode. And again, no surprises. The first nominee is Gerard Deulofeu, who is undisputedly now, I can say that, has been the best player this season, so you guys can vote for him. Your second nominee is Thiago, who put in a brilliant midfield display in this episode, scoring a goal as well. And of course, you can vote for him by clicking that I button on the top right of your screen. Now drop a like if you have enjoyed this one. 200 likes would be awesome. I'll upload the next episode as soon as possible. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys very soon for another episode of this series.